Hey everyone, welcome to a live stream of Cobra Kai Kompanion. I'm Peter.
And I am Brianna, and ignore the mess I was playing.
Okay, and joining us, one of our favorite cast members from Cobra Kai is Gianni DeCenzo. Hey Gianni.
Oh, you flatter me. Oh,
Oh, I
great. Oh,
try
please.
every single
Okay.
time.
You do great. Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Glad of you. Happy for you to be here. The
Thank you.
last time you joined us was for the improving with Owen,
Yes.
and you guys did some kind of fake auditioning, some line readings. It's a lot of fun. I was just telling somebody about it yesterday, and he said he was going to check it out. But for
Good.
any of our new followers and viewers and listeners, go back and check that out. It was a lot of fun.
And
Um,
can I just say, I'm still waiting for that callback.
The
Uh,
callback? Well, I gave you a cone. That should explain exactly what was going on.
it still explains absolutely nothing, but okay.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
a thing. Okay, you guys keep going. I
Okay,
am still trying to get the stupid
video.
Zoom window to show up.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
So Gianni, since that was the last time that you came on our channel, since then YouTube, or no, I'm sorry, not YouTube, but Cobra Kai has debuted on Netflix. We've been seeing all the love for all cast members and crew members and things like that. Everyone's social media is blowing up. What's it been like for you? What's the reception been like?
Honestly, I'm just really happy with all the new supporters. I think that Cobra Kai is finally getting its big break. Like it's finally getting the recognition it deserves. And yeah, the support's just been crazy. I know we were just talking about that before we went live. Like you're getting new subscribers that want to like hear about the show. I'm getting new followers on Instagram. It's just been really great.
Yeah, it really has. It's been amazing because we know that there were fans from all around the
Mm,
world, but oh my God,
mm,
I had someone reach out to me today and said, "Hey, I really love your Instagram account. I'm from Germany." I'm like,
mm.
"Well, hello. I don't know how to say hello in German, so I just said hello, thank you." Again, I was on Shamoon's Instagram live stream. He's from the UK, and I spoke with a guy from I'm assuming France, because he was speaking French and trying to speak English with me.
Mm, mm.
And so I spoke the very little bit of French that I knew with him.
Ooh,
Is it
But
Guten Morgen or something like that?
no, it
ooh.
was
It's good morning, I think.
you're talking about the German word. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
talking about
I'm,
the
I'm
French
still trying
guy.
to remember
No,
the German.
no, all I know is like ich liebe dich, which is like I love you. And that's I dated a German girl in 8th grade for a few
Okay,
weeks.
that
That's
explains
about
it.
it.
Yeah.
I myself am a Frank Zappa fan, and I know what
William
Feek
Zapka?
Meek means.
What?
Uh,
um,
I know Das ist richtig, which I think is that's right in German,
Bless you.
but I could be wrong.
All
Uh,
right.
Carrie
so
says Guten Tag is
okay,
good
good.
morning.
Well, guten Tag, Carrie.
Feek Meek is supposed to mean something really offensive because
It,
it's a Frank Zappa song. So
it,
make of that what you will.
it
Well,
sounds
there you go.
interesting.
There's a few people in
Right?
the group there, or in the group chat saying what it is.
Oh,
Um, Look at that. Got some friends in Japan who are major fans now. So yeah,
hey,
Cobra Kai has gone worldwide,
yeah.
and it's been
Uh,
amazing.
that's like one of the other things that's so great about it is that it's on a platform that like a lot more people can see. When it was on YouTube, you would have to like buy the subscription, and I don't know, it might not have been available in your country. But now it's just kind of like go see it, you
Yeah,
know?
and not only that, Brianna, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't at one point they put all the episodes up for free for like a brief time?
Yeah, let's see.
Right.
They started in September with season 1 and I think it went through like the middle of November by the time they finished up season 2.
That sounds right. Yeah.
On
And
YouTube, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
on YouTube
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
on
they
YouTube.
left them up for like 2 weeks and then they put them all back behind the paywall again.
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
it's
Uh,
cuz that makes sense.
right. I mean, but anyway, the world had a chance right there when it was free, and they still didn't take the bait. So yeah, we're all happy that it's on Netflix and that it was number one. So congratulations to you, Gianni, and
thank you very
and
much.
yeah, to the crew for a number one show.
You're going to
Um,
be so famous now.
No, I'm just happy to be a part of it.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
pretty
woo.
amazing stuff. So for those that are tuning in live, we do have a time restriction of 45 minutes, and I'm trying to see. It doesn't even appear if I have a counter on the Zoom app here. This is definitely where my age is showing.
I can tell you we've been live for 7 minutes on the
Oh,
nose.
yeah. I see it.
But that's excluding the time that we got to start talking to Gianni too.
I see it.
Yeah, that was
40
like 5 till, so it's like
So
15. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. So we'll just kind of go, and you know what? We might just get kicked off. Who knows? But I guess we'll kind of see. So I think Brianna, anything else before we just kind of get into it?
No, should I be looking at something though?
Or
are you gonna read them all?
I'm gonna read it all.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I have our thread up in our group on Facebook where I asked the members to submit this or that. So for those that are unfamiliar with this game, we're gonna take turns. We'll have Gianni go first. He's our guest. Brianna, you go second, and I'll go third. And so I'm gonna read two pairings submitted by the group or individuals of the group, and we will take our turn, pick one, this or that, and explain why. And we'll just try to move along as quick as we can. And so the idea is on the spot answer, you know.
God, what's awkward is I know these people, so you're gonna make me choose between. Okay.
Well,
gonna be great.
I hope that they are character names, so it would be you, Gianni, picking characters. So I know it's gonna be a little bit tough when you're friends with some of these guys. And
Dimitri wins every time.
Yeah, no, please.
See, there you go.
I'm gonna hold a grudge if he doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I don't get invited to another cast party, I'm blaming you guys.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. That's fair. I think that's only fair.
Peter will totally shoulder that burden. He has no problem.
Yes.
And he'll give himself a squiggle while he's at it.
You're done right. Yeah, you take
vertical,
the squiggle for once.
A vertical squiggle,
Ooh,
squiggly line. Yeah. And thank you, Maddie. Shire's here. Owen. So we'll see if Owen pops in.
Oh God.
All right, so here we go. So just so you know, those that are in the group, we're not taking any from the group. I already have them all in a thread from the Facebook group. So starting with the first one, I don't know if you've seen Karate Kid Part 2, but the first one is you keep for your collection or you can dream about me. So even out of context, what do you think about those two there? Which sounds better? You keep for your collection or you can dream about me?
I'm going to be honest, I like keeping things. I'm a very sentimental person. I don't like change, so I'm gonna go with keep, because dreaming, I don't know, it's I like the physical thing.
Okay,
that's
right.
I don't know.
Just a little bit of context. This is the keeping for your collection is a shirt worn by one chosen. So he removes his shirt and says you can keep for your collection, and there you go. So I would like to.
And you can dream about me as Mike Barnes.
Yeah.
Okay. Chosen as a hunk. I'll go with that.
Yeah, there we go. They're both hunks, to be fair, but yeah.
Okay.
Totally fine. just in case John Cato watches, since he's been on the show too. All right, Brianna.
Yes.
You keep for your collection, or you can dream about me.
Oh, I gotta pick.
We're all picking it, yeah.
Oh, okay, we're all okay. I thought we were going to the next one.
I don't want it. I mean, I want it to be fair, because then it might be like, oh, well, I wanted to pick that. Or what do you think? Should we just go to the next one?
Well, you're asking. I mean, because I know the context, you're asking me to choose between half-naked Chosen and really offensive Mike Barnes. So go figure which one I'm going with is half-naked Chosen every time.
Okay. All right. I too keep for your collection. I keep. Yeah. So I'm in agreement with all you three. I think we're gonna go with.
There's three of us now.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Next one: Daniel's Ford Super Deluxe or Johnny's Dodge Challenger. Gianni.
Dimitri is the third of the three between you and me.
I've called that for 3 years now. I'll answer to it. God, I like classic cars, but Johnny's Dodger. I'm gonna go with the Dodger just because it's got that badass snake for the what do you call it? The automatic
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
The shift knob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that just because It's fast. It's dangerous. I want it. Also, it
All
has air
right.
conditioning.
Oh, you're right about that. Oh, do you have insight to whether the classic car does not?
I can't say one way or another. I'm not allowed to say whether or not I took that car for a joyride.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay. All right, we will not disclose that here.
They
I
We
did
wouldn't
will.
not.
even let me touch the thing. They were gonna taser me. That's no fair.
No, it's okay.
I mean, it was
They'd
also
fire
under
me
a
for letting me
tarp.
do it.
We really
Right,
didn't
it was
have the
under a
time.
tarp. There were no keys. Ralph wasn't there. You know, I'd had to hotwire it.
Yeah, and just a little correction. Dodger is a baseball team, and Dodge
The
Challenger
Dodge.
is
Yeah,
a
that's what I
car.
meant.
But
Yeah,
that's totally fine.
I know
I mean,
cars.
yes. And so was it Owen? Owen also like said it wrong or something. But
Uh,
anyway, Brianna, I would like for you to choose.
Not even a question.
No? Okay.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful lady. It's the Super Deluxe, absolutely. And
Okay.
she does have air conditioning. You just got to put the top down.
Yeah. That's
See?
fresh air.
that's
Fresh.
nature's air conditioning.
Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Um, See, I believe that car belongs in the museum. So I'm gonna pick a Challenger because that's my son's favorite car. My 8-year-old, he loves Challengers, and so I would totally, I would be like Dimitri. I would ride in a Cobra Kai mobile and
Mm,
pretend, that I'm part of the team just to
mhm.
get some attention there.
What are you talking about? I'm totally in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, you
Ruin
are in
my,
Cobra Kai.
don't ruin my thing,
There
man.
is that picture, that he put on Twitter of him wearing the Cobra Kai gi that he yanked down 15 minutes flat later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a year and a half ago. You're
Uh,
safe.
You're talking about the photo shoot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was weird because I go there, they put me in that. They weren't supposed to. I think they just saw me and they were like, "Oh, he should look like the other two." And so I like go in that and I'm taking all these pictures for like an hour. But yeah, no, had to go back. It
Is
was
that why there's no photo of Dimitri in a gi? Is that why I have to keep creating him?
those are well, yeah, those are gone.
Oh God.
I it was an entire professional photo shoot, but no,
In
they're
the
gone.
wrong costume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a fun day.
it sounds
Where did
like
they
a
get
lot
the
of fun.
picture of you for the mural then?
I like genius art people. Maybe they just took my face and put it on like somebody. I don't know.
We'll just
I
credit
don't know
Jonas
anyone
for
who
that.
does that.
Yeah,
I don't
Jonas
know.
never it has
Um,
has a great vision. So
We'll just pretend that the thumbnail is not your head attached to some other person's body and go on. Next
Yeah.
question.
That's
all
best
right,
for everyone.
next one: Johnny's black headband or Daniel's lotus headband.
Oh, you can't do this to me. You're making me pick teams. Okay.
There's a lot of that in here.
Oh god. Oh god. You're gonna get me fired. Okay.
They're not going to
Um,
fire you.
Let's hope. Okay. I'm gonna go for aesthetic purposes. I'm going with the black headband, just because personally I think black is my color.
Okay.
And it's the logo of the show, so
Yeah.
it works. I can wear it and I'm not be cheating and going against my team. Hopefully.
I think that's a good. I think that's a great answer.
That's a
Yeah.
very good answer. Very good.
Mhm. Yeah. What about you, Brianna? I mean, I know there's a picture of you.
I'm
right
I'm
there.
wearing it. Yeah. There's yeah. I mean the black one is, it's great and everything, but it's just a black piece of, like bias tape or something that he ties around his head. Whereas the lotus is an actual hand towel that, Mr. Miyagi used to bathe his wounds and everything. So there's a whole story.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the lotus headband because I do it for the lotus.
Damn, odd man
That's
out.
just me. So hey, that's quite all right. But you know what? I have my lotus headband is reversible, so maybe a different day I may flip it around.
There you go.
Show the
Okay.
Cobra.
Okay.
All right. Next one: Miyagi's Little Trees or Larusso's Auto. So two different businesses there. Obviously, Miyagi's Little Trees is from Karate Kid Part 3.
Okay. Okay. Um, I want to say Miyagi's Little Trees for a couple reasons. One, I'm more of a gardening person. I like to garden. I have a couple of plants outside that I'm working on. I've always wanted like a bonsai tree, and the other reason is I called the car a Dodger, so clearly I'm not a car person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going with.
It's so funny too, because during the improv, didn't you say you were like you said something about your knack for cars or something, to
Yeah, yeah.
audition for the Russo.
Oh yeah, no,
So,
no, no. If anyone asks, I love cars.
oh, right,
Please,
right, right. Of course,
please give me a
absolutely,
comment.
yeah. So very interesting. You like to sew. You make some cosplay stuff and gardening. I like that. So if you want a bonsai tree, you just gotta buy a car from the Russo. That's all it takes. It's free.
Well, okay, yeah, no, that's sound logic. Yeah. Yeah, just gotta put down a car payment.
That's
Right.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
On a
yeah.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Okay, but like it's a tree though. It's
Yeah.
a free bonsai tree.
Right. Right.
Worth
I'm sure you have great credit. You can probably put
Yeah.
down like $10. Who knows?
I have-
Put down
he's your
$10 on a Porsche.
he's your sensei. And he can work something out just to get you that sweet bonsai.
Yeah, I'm 18. I have
Bonsai.
fantastic credit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, as all 18-year-olds do.
It's
Well,
still
yeah, of
it's a
course.
clean credit. I'm sure
We-
there's no bankruptcy of any sorts.
We pride ourselves on credit,
Right.
good credit, us 18-year-olds.
Brianna,
What was the question?
Miyagi's Little Trees or LaRusso's Auto?
Okay, so Amanda and I share the opinion that Mr. Miyagi's Little Trees, was quite possibly the dumbest idea Daniel has ever had. So, gotta go with LaRusso Auto.
I take offense to that.
Yeah.
Why, are you a dumber idea than the Miyagi's Little Trees?
That is my sensei you were talking about.
No, that is your sensei when he was 16. And
Well,
he
he's
was
still my
dumb because he was 16.
He's still my sensei at heart.
Yeah. That's a
He's
good
in
point.
there.
I'm gonna go with LaRusso's Auto as well, just because I wasn't a big fan of Miyagi's Little Trees as a name for a business, and also that didn't work out very well.
No.
It's a lucrative business.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
just
a-
ran into some problems, never happen again.
Some problems ran into it is what it seemed like in the movies.
Right.
The next one, let's see, college tuition or trip to Okinawa. So something that happened in part 2, Daniel spent his college tuition to go to Okinawa. So Gianni, would you prefer to keep your money and hire your education or go to Okinawa?
Okay, let's see. I've never been what you say good at school. Like just barely got through high school. I do want to go to college, but Okinawa? No, I'm gonna say college just because I can get a good job. I can do the whole Dimitri plan, go to a good college, get a good job. Then I'll have enough money to go to Okinawa myself,
Mm-hmm. Your
That's-
arch nemesis has joined the live chat.
Owen has been summoned.
Hi, Owen. How are those stars treating you?
All 50 of them. Brianna, how about you?
Cones.
Well, what I would really like to do is go back to living in a world where a year of college tuition costs the same as a plane ticket to Okinawa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's an expensive Okinawa trip.
Yeah, no, state college used to be a hell of a lot cheaper. Let's see. Okinawa involves an airplane. College does not. Therefore, college.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like? Okay.
I've been on an airplane twice in my life. It was to fly to Atlanta and back. I was absolutely terrified the entire way. It was the first time I'd ever been on a plane. I also can't swim, and I'm petrified of water. So flying over an ocean?
Yeah, that might not be ideal.
Yeah, just about the worst thing I can possibly imagine.
Yeah, I had to fly back and forth from Atlanta to California, all of season 1 because I was just recurring then.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Right.
just going back and forth constantly.
Oh, wow.
So
Didn't even think about that.
yeah, I have never flown a plane before.
That's
Like,
amazing.
well,
So the Cobra Kai is a tie for you and Brianna for flying. She flew down to the set in Comic-Con and you there for work.
Yeah.
For me, Okinawa.
Okay.
Because I didn't do college and I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
I guess for me personally, I still have the GI Bill. Should I, choose to use it? So
Okay.
There you go.
Well,
I'll be
Brianna,
down.
looks like we're going to college.
Woohoo!
Woo! See you later.
I did it
More like-
already.
yeah.
I'm sitting on 3 college degrees that I don't use, but
Oh.
it's fun.
I'll catch up then.
Get a couple college degrees you'll never use.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
I'll send you guys a postcard. All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next one is red mats or blue mats. So obviously red mats from the first, the trilogy, the Daniel LaRusso saga versus the blue mats from Cobra Kai.
You guys, okay, yeah, you guys did this one in the other Would You Rather that I
Probably.
saw.
Yeah. Appreciate that. You checking it out.
Yeah, of course, it's really funny. I just listened to it while I was doing my stretches. Okay. I want to say blue mats, and just because I don't know why, but personally, getting slammed into a blue mat seems more peaceful than a red one. Like
Okay.
red is an aggressive color, but if I'm getting slammed into a blue one, at least I'm like visually peaceful as
Okay.
I'm blacking out.
I can see that. I like the way you word it, as if you haven't been slammed on a blue mat, but if you were to be, blue is just a more ideal color to be slammed into
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, no, it's just a personal preference. That's how I want to have my concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Brianna?
I would say that now is not the time to bring up the color of the mats. But let's
Okay.
see.
You
That was an attempt at a joke.
Oh.
That's Ron's line.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Matt would have got that. Anyway.
Yes, he would have.
Let's see. Red mat's white fist, blue mat's gold fist. I'm going to have to go with blue mat's gold fist.
Okay.
Despite my sentimental ties to the originals, I spent 34 years thinking they were some kind of screwed up Adidas logo. So the blue mat discussion was the first time I realized that thing is actually a fist. So I have to go with the blue mat's gold fist.
Oh, that's funny.
I did not know we were sponsored by Adidas. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It would be nice if we were, wouldn't we? Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the OG look, the white on red, just because I think that's a better combination than the gold on blue. That's it.
Okay.
I don't know, the shirts are pretty sweet though.
I'll have to see it, but I'm just envisioning the mats.
I wonder if Dimitri bought a shirt to commemorate his finding out that karate existed.
Maybe.
Yeah. He went right over the story. He's like, oh, geez, I didn't know.
Right?
It's happening for years. What?
Ooh, I like this next one. Okay, so breaking ice or breaking bricks? So we see Daniel break the ice in Karate Kid Part 2, and then Johnny breaks the bricks in episode 203.
I want to say, I'm thinking logically here. I want to say breaking ice just because it seems like if I do that, then it kind of heals itself. Because, like, you're supposed to ice your injuries, right? So, logically speaking, and bricks hurt. They're hard. You know?
Yeah, especially if they're on fire. That's
That's
sound
yeah.
very
I
safe.
don't. I don't like fire.
Flaming concrete.
Your average flaming concrete. Is
Right. No big deal.
I've done that in my day.
Brianna?
I'm going to make people angry.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I am going to say ice. My
Yeah.
reasoning. Okay,
Okay.
that's not a surprise, but it's my
Right.
reasoning. The
All right.
ice is both Daniel and Ralph. The concrete may be Johnny, but it's not Billy.
Okay. I don't know how you were gonna upset people with that.
Just because like Billy's gonna really put his fist through, like it's an unfair comparison because like
I
he could
see.
really do that, put his hand through flaming concrete, but
Oh no, I saw him do that during lunch.
Yeah.
did he? He was
Yeah, no.
practicing. Okay.
He does it
No,
during
he
lunch
just
all the
does it.
time.
Like I sat down next to him and just flaming bricks, and he just went through it. I was like, all right, cool.
Did he say, "Hey, pick a brick for me to break"? When
Yeah,
you
yeah,
attack
yeah,
him?
we go-
He's like, "Pick one. I'm gonna break it."
Yeah, I picked like
You're like in Bloodsport, the Dimmak. You just pick the bottom one, and he breaks the bottom one.
yeah, it was insane. I just wanted to eat my quiche.
I can go for some quiche.
Real
absolutely.
mini quiche.
Yeah.
It was good, but there was concrete in it.
So
Everywhere.
This one is very close to kind of something we already mentioned, I guess, but Chosen or Mike Barnes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, I want to say Chosen because again, he's a hunk. Let's,
Okay.
Mike Barnes, he's a vicious one.
Yeah.
And like he's teamed up with Kreese, right? Yeah. So
More Terry Silver.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chosen in this one,
Okay.
just because I don't want to mess with Mike Barnes. Although
Right.
I don't know,
Do
Chosen.
you want to mess with Mike Barnes? I mean, it's like it sounds like you're having second thoughts.
Who will hurt me less?
Neither.
None, yeah, they're both pretty vicious. You say Chosen's a hunk, but remember, like him and versus Daniel at the end of part 2.
How
was,
bloody they
fight,
were.
Yeah, a fight to the death.
God, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with Mike Barnes just because I like being alive.
If you do kata, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what to do. Okay.
I want to see
Easy.
that. All right, Brianna.
I'm going to give a fan fiction writer's answer and say Mike Barnes. No further explanation.
Okay. All right. Well, I will pick Chosen, and anybody that knows me already knows why. So that's pretty simple.
Right, because you have a massive freaking crush on Yuji, but
Yes.
we're just not going to talk about that.
No, Chosen. All right. Next one, season 1 or season 2.
Oh.
Okay.
We had this one before too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for me personally, I speaking from a personal place, season 1 is more sentimental to me just because like it was the beginning of it all. I was flying back and forth. I was in like hotel. I was this one hotel that I would constantly go to had like cement floors. It was really cool. So it's just more sentimental to me. But season 2, I would say like really exploded because there were so many more characters there, and so the story became like even more complex, and that's kind of when like things got real bad between Hawk and Dimitri. So I'm gonna go with season 2 just because I think it's like, I don't know, things really got dialed up,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's my reasoning.
Season 3 unseen is not an option, is it? Because everybody keeps talking that it's going to be like the best thing we've ever seen.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Right. Oh, I wasn't meaning to put you on the spot or anything like that. Sorry. Oh man. I think when we did this originally, I said season 1, just because if there was no season 1, there would be no season 2.
Right.
But season 2 has Pulpo. And the more I have watched season 2, the deeper and deeper I have gotten into the story, and the more I like it. Damn it. Now, I mean, it's like, when we have the actors on and, hey, what was your favorite episode? Or the writers, what was your favorite episode? This is the whole, choose between the babies. I don't know.
Right.
Season 2, because Daniel danced.
That's a good reason.
Yes. As literally the only, that's like that little bit of edge,
Can
Okay.
I change my answer to that?
Because Daniel danced.
Because
in season-
Daniel danced.
100%.
I mean, yes, Daniel danced, but Johnny danced. I'm sorry, we've seen Ralph Macchio dance a lot in a lot of different things.
Yes.
How often have we seen Billy dance?
We saw him, well, once upon a time, at least Amy and Carrie and I saw him do Elwood Blues.
Bless you.
Because we used to, the Blues Brothers?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There used to be an actual video of him doing Elwood Blues on stage. So we've seen him do the, like Dan Aykroyd thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was he Johnny in that moment?
No, he was Elwood Blues.
Well, yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I'm still with Daniel Dances.
Okay.
You've changed me, Brianna.
Yay!
For me, I'm gonna go with season two. And I think the reason I gave in the first this or that we did on the audio podcast was the first one was kind of creating and establishing characters and creating this world, and season two was very much more of its own thing, so more original stories and things like that, characters also.
Mhm.
So I think season two is more of an identity for Cobra Kai, where I feel season one was more of a nostalgic trip for Karate Kid fans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, next one. Okay, here you go, Gianni. Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai Dojo?
What are you doing to me, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm just reading.
Okay. uh, um. Okay. Uh, Cobra Kai is badass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Cobra Kai also gets into a lot of trouble. Miyagi-Do is not as badass, but they're more centered. And also, I'm on Miyagi-Do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay.
Like you just slammed yourself. What the hell?
No, what? No, I didn't. I'm
That's
gonna
not
go,
what I did.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Miyagi-Do, just because we don't get in as many fights. Well, no, wait, that's not true either. Then, God, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Miyagi-Do because those are my boys. Those are my homies.
Okay,
They didn't punch me in the face or flip me over.
that's fair. They didn't chase you around the mall.
That's yeah. What am I thinking? Yeah, they didn't literally attack me. So yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm going with.
Yeah, they backed
And-
you up. They saved your ass.
Yeah.
They saved you, and also they did not trash your dojo.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I do have to say that like my favorite part of that whole mall fight was that Robbie was fighting them off while dragging you around by the back of your shirt.
Yeah.
As he does.
I
Yeah, yeah.
love that.
That was an interesting day of filming because the whole time I'm just
And
then,
go wherever Tanner wants you to.
yeah. I'm a ragdoll in that moment, and then they like flip over me.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that. Robbie pushes you down and then Sam flips across you. I love it.
I had to position myself through all the craziness. I had to like very strictly position myself in a way that wouldn't kill Mary because
Oh.
she's rolling off of me.
Right.
And if I'm like not doing it in the right way, we're both going down.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I have a brief story, but I don't want to get too far into it. But I did some choreographing a fight scene back in high school, and a stunt went wrong, and I kind of landed vertical. So I'm just glad I didn't land on my head or my neck. But I can understand. Yeah, you want to make sure you're staying still because of the other person.
Mm.
Just a heads up, we are probably getting very close to 45 minutes here.
Probably, and again, we'll just kind of ride it out until.
Right. So if we just vanish, we love you all. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
Sorry, we disappeared.
Right. Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do? Miyagi-Do all day long.
Yep, same. I've always said it. I identify with Miyagi-Do more. I'm gonna skip this next one. I don't believe we should be choosing between women. Okay, the original announcer or Daryl, the new announcer?
There were two original announcers, though. There was one in the first movie, one in the third movie.
Oh. Okay, the first one.
Okay.
The part one announcer.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the original announcer just because he's the OG.
Okay.
I like to believe that it was all of the original things that got Daniel his success, right? Like if he hadn't announced in that specific way, could have all been over.
Yeah.
That's just
nothing
my
wrong with
opinion.
the classic choice. Yeah.
Yeah. As I say, I Matthew Shires, stole my line. I was going to say, yes, the original announcer gave us Daniel LaRusso's Gonna Fight, which is excellent, but Daryl is a badass name for an announcer.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go with Daryl just because of that line alone.
Right.
He's a little bit more lively. You know, I can watch him announce all types of fights. So, okay, so here's a good one for you, Gianni. Miguel or Robbie?
Mm.
We
Okay.
objectify the boys.
Yeah. Objectify those boys. Okay. Let me think here. So Miguel, he was like my friend from the get-go. You know, I gave him all sorts of great girl advice. You know, I took him under my wing,
Mm-hmm.
taught him the ins and outs. You know, I credit myself for all of his success, really.
Of course,
Yeah,
well
yeah,
documented.
yeah. Um, but I'm gonna say Robbie, just because speaking from like a Dimitri standpoint, Robbie, I feel more so has my back. Like Miguel never really turned on Dimitri, but Robbie's been there more so.
Okay,
So that's just kind of my logic with it.
interesting. Okay, Brianna.
This is a mean question.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
I mean, you got to choose the Karate Baby or the Karate Baby, and it just
Choose that baby.
right.
Let's go.
Could I say Mibby or Roggy?
Yes.
We'll just
We're gonna
swoosh
ship
them
those two
together.
now.
We'll
Yeah, yeah.
portmanteau them.
That's an option.
Oh my God, I don't know. How do you choose between Robbie and Miggy? Come
Oh,
on,
it's a
that's
tough
not
one. Like,
fair.
you know, scenes with Dimitri and Miguel. I think about the dissecting the pigs. You know, they were.
Oh, the hooker. No, the
No.
hooker talk. The hooker talk in the hallway. I love that one.
I think I have more scenes that I like with Dimitri and Miguel than I do with Miguel and Robbie. And there's nothing wrong with any scenes with Miguel. I mean, Robbie and Dimitri. I don't think there's as many of them as there is, just because you know, Robbie wasn't quite Miyagi-Do yet.
Mm.
Well, you know what, though? Thinking back over season 1, obviously there were no scenes between Dimitri and Robbie because you guys didn't know
Right.
each other.
Well, yeah.
And season 2, you were in scenes together, but you weren't like you were playing off Daniel and he was playing off Sam.
Mm.
So I got to go with Miguel.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Because
there you
we've not really seen Robbie be a friend to anyone. We've seen him be a pawn to other people. But we have seen Miguel as a friend, and I think that's awesome.
Going with hooker talk.
Going with hooker talk. I love that conversation. Seriously.
Oh
go.
yeah.
Shout out to Joe and Lawan for that one. Right? Joe and Lawan.
Yeah, Joe and Lawan
There
wrote
you
that
go.
one.
Yeah. All right. Next one here. A tough one for you, Gianni. Hawk or Dimitri? You knew it was coming. I told you last night.
Yeah, I know. I gave this no thought at all because I wanted to like give my thought process. I wanted it to be fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hawk, he's got the hawk. He's got the back tattoo. He's got the girl. And Dimitri's got his brains. He's got his sensibility.
He's got stitches.
He's got his stitches. He does not do hooker talk. That's for sure. It's hard not to be biased here.
Right.
I don't think anyone would blame you for being biased.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go with shocker Dimitri, just because I'm speaking on like a person level. Like he doesn't cause all this mayhem. If he ever fights, it's like in retaliation. He never like throws the first punch.
Right?
So I think he's just kind of a more sensible person, and I think like he's got a bright future ahead of him. You know, he's got his plan. He's turning into a good karate student. You know, he's slowly picking it up, even though he doesn't have the muscles to do muscle memory.
Right.
It's there. He's got the bits and pieces. So I'm going to go with Dimitri on this one.
Okay. I think that makes perfect sense.
Thank you.
Now, for me, if you make me choose between Dimitri and Eli, I cannot do it. But you make me choose between Dimitri and Hawk. Dimitri, hands down, no debate at all.
Thank you.
You're
That
welcome.
was good. That was the right choice.
Okay, let's see here. I mean, you know what? I have a back tattoo. And it's of a phoenix, which is like a hawk. I've never had a mohawk, but I've always kind of kept my hair high and tight. I was in the military for 10 years, so um, I don't know. I don't know why I brought up the hair. Probably because like, well, a hawk has a mohawk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I like how Eli does flip the script. I wonder if Dimitri will ever flip the script, and not to the sense of what Eli does with Hawk, but I wonder if we can get Dimitri to kind of, for lack of a better word, mature,
Mm.
right, in his own character. And there's definitely a lot of characteristics of Dimitri that turn off a lot of fans. And I wonder if we can see the rise of Dimitri. Viva Dimitri! I'm gonna go with him because I'm rooting for him to kind of be able to. Didn't see that one coming, huh? Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah. So I want to see. Everyone's kind of expecting Hawk to kind of get his in season 3 after the fight with Dimitri. And if Hawk is gonna progress as a character, I can't see why Dimitri can't either.
All right.
So I'm rooting for
Kaz
him.
just pointed out in the chat we have 5 minutes left, but we are actually beyond 45 minutes on Zoom. So
Yes. So we'll just continue on.
until yeah, I mean we've got to cut it off right around 5 because you and I have to get ready.
Yes.
But
Yes, we do.
yeah, we can keep going for now. Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
yeah. The next one is going to be fish sticks or sashimi, or shishimi, depending on how you pronounce it.
Shimi.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
raw fish over rice.
I've never had that.
Or I'm sorry, not over rice. It's just raw fish sliced up. Over
Okay.
rice is something else.
Okay.
But sushi, yeah.
I've only ever had California rolls, and
No fish.
that's no.
California roll has no fish in it.
Little bit of crab, maybe. Yeah.
Imitation crab, sure.
Yeah. Oh, I love the imitation crab.
Nothing wrong with it.
So I'm gonna go with fish sticks, even though I'm not fully sure if that's even fish either.
I think it's pollock. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a type of
Okay.
seafood.
Okay. That's a food. I'm gonna go with that just because I've had that more than sashimi, which I've
Yeah.
never had.
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. Brianna.
As much as I love seafood, I've never had sushi because it terrifies me. Because when I was a kid, my dad told me that all sushi would do to you what pufferfish does if it's not made right. So I'm going to have to go fish sticks. I'm afraid of sushi.
Yeah,
kill
I
you?
definitely know that story.
Yeah. Yeah, pufferfish, if it's not prepared correctly, will like make your head explode.
Not make your head explode, but you can have a severe allergic reaction.
That sounds like one hell of a food.
Right?
And for those that have been following me on Twitter for a while, I did post one day where I basically had a slab of tuna that I sliced up myself raw. So I am fine with sashimi, and I can live off of sushi for the rest of my life if I want.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
it scares me that it's raw though.
Yeah,
Right?
you
It's the
can-
raw thing.
That concerns
can-
me.
You can always get like salmon and have them sear that. So you
Okay.
can have it a little bit of raw and a little cooked is fine.
I mean,
Okay,
I'll eat cold crab and cold lobster and stuff like that, but they're boiled first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
I can
don't
eat it
want-
cold, but not raw.
I just
Might
don't
go
want
for
to
sushi.
die.
I
Right.
I had sushi for lunch yesterday. All right, next one here.
mukbang.
Let's see.
Ooh,
I'll go
mukbang?
ahead and ask it.
Yeah, mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah, mukbang.
Bless you. All right, season 1 Hawk or season 2 Hawk?
Ooh. Okay. This one I don't have to think about as hard. I'm gonna say season 1 Hawk, just
Okay.
because he wasn't as like mean. Like I think that season 2 Hawk is more problematic, and he's like mean because like he beat up that poor young man Dimitri, that handsome young man,
Mm-hmm.
real hunk. So
The hunkiest.
yeah, well, I mean, of course. So I'm gonna say season 1. He's just
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. Season 1 Hawk because there's still so much Eli in him at that point. Season 2 Hawk, by the time it just completely different kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So season 1.
And we still saw kind of glimpses of Eli during his conversation with Dimitri at the party.
A Doctor Who
But
will bridge gaps.
yeah, I mean, many things bridge gaps of all differences. I'm gonna go with season 1 Hawk just because he was just finding that Hawk anyway. So season 2, I think he's kind of figured out what he was.
Yep.
Let's see here. This one's close, but we'll go ahead and do it. Firebird or Challenger. So the return of the Dodger.
I do love a good Dodger. I really don't know cars. I'm gonna say Firebird because it sounds cooler.
That's the car that Louis blew up.
Okay. Yeah.
It
That's
never
lit.
exploded. It just
Well,
burned down.
Set on fire.
Yeah.
It's very warm.
Yes.
Great seat warmers.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with that, even though it blew up.
Okay, so between the Firebird and the Challenger. Well, hang on now. Are we pre-makeover Challenger or post-makeover Challenger?
It doesn't specify. I
Okay.
would imagine probably post. You know.
I'm going to go with the Dodge just because Daniel gave it to him.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Challenger because that Firebird was in very bad condition.
No, it has a few nicks.
Just
Pontiac.
I mean,
Pontiac paint jobs are the absolute worst. They are all flaking off all over the country. I don't know why.
It also got T-boned, and I mean, I know he was still driving it for a bit after that, but if I want to be caught in one of those cars, it's going to be in the black and yellow Challenger.
I mean, it just has a few scratches.
Yeah, it just
All
reeks
right.
of whiskey, no big deal.
People pay to have their car smell like that.
I skipped a pairing of women earlier. This one I'm gonna go with just the way it is written out. Allie with an I or Tori with a Y.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Tori with a Y, because she's more. Oh well, I was gonna say she's more badass, but she like.
You
she
like
tried
somebody
to.
with a little fight in them, huh?
Yeah. But she almost killed Sam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Tori. She's
Okay.
badass. All right.
All right.
She might have a little murder tendency, but who doesn't?
Just a little.
Just
mean,
a mild
right.
murder,
Yeah.
Everybody. I mean,
My
Robbie
girlfriend Melissa, she
apparently-
has that. It's
Oh, is that right?
yeah, occasionally just threaten to kill me. It's fine.
So if you don't show up for one of these streams, we should probably know.
Please
who
call for help.
It might
Okay.
just be a woman thing too, though, because I mean, I threaten to kill my children rather routinely. They're all still alive, though, so
It's all power. It's all
That's
part
good
of
to hear.
growing up.
Right. Yeah,
Brianna?
you're not truly a teenager until your mother threatens to kill you, right?
No. No.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm still a teenager.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
I have to go Allie with an I, just because she is OG.
Yeah. She's a sweeter girl. I don't mind a badass. I don't hate Tori. I don't dislike her. I've never really had a discussion Sam over Tori. I like them both, but Allie with an I, because she's OG and she was a sweet girl, and I see no problems with her in the Karate Kid Part 1. Part 2 is no fault of her own. We only hear Daniel's side of the story and not hers of what went down. But I'll leave it at that. Next one, here we go. Gianni, ass face or douchebag? So I don't know if we're debating like which name would you prefer, or are we going with like Mitch or Chris?
Yeah.
Let's just go with the names itself. Which would you like to be
I
called?
love me a good ass face.
Yeah, you like ass face?
Yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna go with, what was it?
Ass face or douchebag?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with douchebag just because I'm thinking like if I'm like signing things or I need to like give my legal name, like this is in this scenario, I'm legally changing my name. This is my thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's not as aggressive. Like, you can almost get away with like, oh no, it's kind of foreign, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's you're not saying it right.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
There.
Asfase
Yeah.
is another one, you know, so you can even change it for that one.
Yeah. And yeah, you just can't really get away with ass face.
No.
Asfase.
No, well,
It still has ass in there, so.
As.
that's a fancy ass.
Yeah, it is a fancy ass, absolutely. Did you guys never watch Corky Romano, where it's they call them pissant, but it's pissant?
No.
No.
I'll take that name.
Yeah,
Pissant.
pissant instead of pissant.
We are the Passant family.
Yeah. All right, just a few more minutes here. We can probably knock out maybe 2 more after this, Brianna.
Okay.
Ass
I
face,
never
douchebag.
did understand why Mitch was so anxious to call dibs on ass face. Between the two, douchebag is definitely the least offensive.
Thank you.
Plus, it's a nod to Billy because he played a character named D Bag on Psych. So, douchebag.
Okay. I'm gonna go with ass face because many people are called douchebag, so it's not as special.
It's just
I
an
think-
interesting sentence.
Gianni's face when you said that was...
I'm gonna go with ass face on this one.
Yeah. Just douchebag is thrown around so, you know, easily. Like anybody can be a douchebag, but it takes a special someone to be an ass face.
You want to be
You
that
know.
special someone.
Yeah, I would rather be called ass face because I'm ugly rather than being an asshole and be called douchebag.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're an asshole, they're not calling you a douchebag.
I mean, but ass face is not asshole. A lot of swearing over.
We're going to end up
over
with
here.
Watch Party making a video about us in a second if we keep going.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Ass face for me.
It's been a very interesting conversation.
Right?
All right, Gianni. Jon Snow or Sam Tarly?
Oh, God. I don't watch Game of... Okay. Okay, going off of what my dad has said about Game of Thrones, because he watched it, I'm going to go with Jon Snow.
Okay.
Because, well, why not? He sounds cool.
Okay.
Does he have a sword?
He has a sword.
Wait. The other one has dragons, though.
Would not Sam. Daenerys Targaryen. She's the mother of dragons.
Okay, so I'm going with Jon Snow.
Sam Tarly killed White Walkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love killing White Walkers.
Okay.
Like, as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jon Snow.
Okay.
Because why not?
Rihanna?
I too have never watched Game of Thrones. I've seen like 2 episodes.
More
I've
than
talked
me.
about that before. And one of them I couldn't even see because it was so dark. So I may as well have not watched that one.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
But I mean, I know that Jon Snow is the one everybody got pissed off because he ended up not being the king in the end.
Oh.
And everybody got pissed off because his girlfriend went psycho and murdered half the planet with a dragon instead of marrying him and being the queen.
She was his aunt.
Yeah, but they were in love. I mean, there's so much
mean-
incest on that show anyway,
Yes.
for God's sake.
From the very first episode.
Sounds like a great show.
Yeah, yeah. But just because he was favorably compared to Dimitri, I'm going to say Sam Tarly.
Me too. I'm gonna go with Sam Tarly. Love me some Jon Snow, but you know, Kaz is even joking in here. You don't know nothing, Gianni. Jon Snow has always been told by Ygritte that he knows nothing, and so I think Sam Tarly knows quite a bit. Yeah, he's in my opinion much more knowledgeable. Jon Snow is obviously the fighter, and in the lead in his story.
Okay. I want to be a
I'll
fighter.
go with Sam Tarly. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We got a couple minutes left, so we're just gonna end it with the next one here.
Okay.
And invisibility or super speed. So that's the last one we're gonna end with. Perfect one to end with, actually.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with, what did I say? Super speed? Right?
Yeah. Okay.
No. Invisibility. They can't
Because
hurt me if
Dimitri-
they can't see me.
That's right. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Right? What is? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember what Dimitri's answer was.
Brianna, can you fact
Uh,
check? That's what he says, right? Invisibility.
yeah, but it was
Yeah.
between it was between invisibility and super strength though,
Okay.
not speed.
All right. Super speed is different. Yep,
Because
yep.
Miguel chose super strength and Dimitri went no, invisibility.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to say, as the woman who spends 90% of her life hiding behind a cartoon, obviously the answer is super speed.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with super speed. I have so much that I always need to get done, and if I can be really quick at it, I can get so much done in a shorter amount of time. Probably leaving me with more time to do other things, possibly that I probably can't complete then as well. So I would still go with super speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're going off of like, could we go off of like Quicksilver's super speed? You know, like he like time slows down all around him and he can kind of just do anything. Because if that's the case, then I might go with super speed.
Yeah, I think, I mean, even the Flash does the same thing. Obviously,
Okay.
Superman does the same thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
Kaz just pointed out in the chat where the super speed came from. It's because that's Dimitri's close second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so we're just going to end it there just in case. But obviously, for those that are tuning in, if you guys want, in about 30 minutes, we're going to come back on the channel and we're going to be interviewing Michael Jonathan Smith, who wrote the teleplays for both Molting 108 and also Pulpo 209.
Popo.
Yeah, so there we go. Did it end?
No, we're still going.
Oh, okay. I thought something changed on my screen for a second. So Gianni, where can people find you on social media if they want to follow you and they don't already?
Well, if you don't follow me already, you're missing out.
Yeah.
You can just find me just Gianni DeCenzo on Instagram and on Twitter. Just type that in, you'll find me. I recently got verified on Twitter, even
Yes, you
though
did.
I'm never on there.
Yay!
I saw that.
Thank you. I didn't realize it until I think like a week after it happened because I don't go on there. So I'm mostly on Instagram. So find me there.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you.
Brianna?
I am Brianna25, any and everywhere you may want to look.
Yep. Type in Cobra Kai Companion for me anywhere, and I'll populate it as long as you spell Companion with a K. And we'll go ahead and end it there. Gianni, it sounds like we're probably going to do a continuation of this game maybe next week, but tune in, follow us on social media so that way you guys can get the details as we put them out. So thanks everyone for tuning into this live stream, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye!